In an email to 3,000 students, the principal of Mumbai's prestigious St Xavier's College criticized Narendra Modi's Gujarat model of governance. He advised the students to choose well. Father Fraser Mascarenhas said that Gujarat may be doing well in terms of growth and business, but has had a terrible experience when it came to human development index indicators. The article was emailed to students and also uploaded on the college website on Tuesday, 2 days ahead of voting for the national elections in Mumbai. So let's take you through some of the key points that this letter says, and he's of course been very significant in pointing some of that out. Meanwhile, the Xavier principal has told NDTV that the Election Commission has written to all principals to encourage students to vote. He said that it's a common practice for principals to advise students, all of whom are first-time voters, remember, to go out and vote. While encouraging them to vote, the principal has given them certain criteria that they could consider and make their choice. It's an internal letter and will not be discussed in public. The students have held a campaign to register students as first-time voters. This is what he has said, that the choice at the end of the day is of the students themselves. But the BJP has complained to the Election Commission, saying that it's a violation of the Code of Conduct and that the college is funded by the government.
Joining me now is the Mumbai BJP President, Mr. Ashish Shelar. Sir, firstly, the BJP has now complained to the Election Commission. What is the basis of the complaint? We know it's in respect to this letter which has snowballed into a controversy. What's the basis of the complaint?
The point is very straightforward, which BJP has put to the Election Commission, is that in his individual capacity, father can make a statement, we have no objection. But as a principal, when he is circulating it on the website of the college, which is funded and aided by the state government of Maharashtra, that means he is enjoying the position which is supported and aided by the state government's money. So when he is a part of state government, directly or indirectly, he has no authority, or rather he shouldn't be the part of any political campaign which he has done, which is a violation of model code of conduct.
Let's go over to Saurabh, who joins us now for more on the story. Saurabh, there seems to be a hue and cry over this email sent by the principal of St Xavier's College. On the one hand, of course, you have his defenders saying it's free speech. On the other hand, you've got his detractors saying that at a time when Mumbai is going to polls just day after tomorrow, he's influencing votes.
Well, that's right, and there is a debate even within the student community of St Xavier's over the platform Father Fraser Mascarenhas chose. But one must remember that Father Fraser Mascarenhas is an extremely respected educationist here in Mumbai, and most students say that while he was just addressing his students, that there could be a debate over the platform that he chose. For example, the college website, which could be seen as a public platform. Now, of course, Father Fraser Mascarenhas says that this was an internal communication, between him and the students. Secondly, he says he just gave the students certain criteria to decide on while voting and make an informed choice. And he said that their decision to vote and which way they vote absolutely rests on their own judgment and decisions. So clearly, he says that this is not in any way influencing voters. He says this is just to help them make an informed choice. Of course, now the BJP opposes this, saying that Father Fraser Mascarenhas heads an institution that is aided by the state government, and he shouldn't be making these comments because this would lead to influencing voters, young voters especially. All across the country now, young voters have been coming out and voting in this election. So obviously there's a debate even within the student community on whether that Father Fraser Mascarenhas should have used the platform he used. But of course, they say that there is his right to free speech as well, and that he hasn't said anything in favor of one party or another. The letter may have political color in terms of discussions in policy and criticizing the Gujarat model while praising some policies of the UPA. But they also point out, the students themselves point out, that this letter also criticizes certain policies of the UPA government as well in the second last paragraph, and nobody seems to be looking at that. So clearly, there is a debate on the platform, but nobody is actually amongst the students is criticizing the viewpoint or the criteria or the debate that has been put out by Father Fraser.